Hey guys, today I'm going to be doing a review on Maybelline's Fit Me foundation. I saw a lot of great reviews on this foundation and I really wanted to try it, so I went and I bought it when I was at Target the other day, and it was only like $6.50 or $7, so that's really good for foundation. I usually don't find foundation that cheap anywhere, so that was a bonus to the foundation. So yeah, there's some pros and there's some cons about this foundation. The first con is that it doesn't have a pump. When things like this don't have a pump, I waste so much of it because I pour out too much to start off with, or I don't pour out enough to start with, and then I pour out more and then it's way too much to end with. So it's kind of frustrating that it doesn't have a pump and I end up wasting a lot of product. The second con to this is the fact that it is a very moisturizing foundation, and it's almost too moisturizing for me, and I have pretty dry skin, and I have to use a good moisturizer. I can only wash my face once a day, otherwise it gets really dry. So for me, it wasn't a good foundation because of how moisturizing it was. It was way too moisturizing. So I would suggest this foundation probably for someone who has severely dry skin. It's a lightweight coverage, which is a pro, and it's lightweight coverage with medium coverage. Like, it's lightweight with medium coverage, sorry. So it's a great foundation if you want medium coverage with lightweight, and if you want like a dewy look, it's even better because it does give you that dewy look. There is a great range of shades. I'm 115 and it matches my skin tone perfectly. I'm pretty pale, and that's just normal for me. I'm okay with being pale. I do use bronzer in the summer and stuff like that, but being pale is just part of me, I guess. So 115 was my shade, and the shade range that they had was just amazing. Usually you don't see a lot of foundations unless you're at a higher end store and they have a lot of good shade range, but this one had a good shade range, and I got this at Target for like $6.50 or $7, which is pretty good for foundation again. And let's see, was there anything else that I really liked about it? It smells good, and it's easy to use. It's very blendable and it's very buildable at the same time. But remember, the more foundation that you do use, the dewier it's going to look. So the more you use, the shinier it is on my skin. It got so shiny by the end of the day that I was frustrated. I was just like, I want to go home and wash my face right now. I don't care if we're going out later. I want to wash it all off because it was just way too, it looked like my face was like an oily mess, and I don't like when my face looks that way. I'm okay with having a dewy look, but not when it looks so super oily. And for me, this foundation was really oily for me, but it's probably a fantastic foundation for severely dry skin. And I do have dry skin, but just not severely dry skin. So overall, this is a good foundation for dry skin, especially if you want a dewy look. If you even have oily skin or combination skin, it's probably a good foundation for you as well. I just personally, I don't care for it. I probably won't buy it again, and I'll actually probably take this one back because I just don't like it. So there's no sense in keeping something that you don't like. Why, there's no sense in doing that. So I'm going to take it back, but that's just me personally. So yeah, that's about it for this foundation. I also got the powder that went with it, which is awesome. I love the packaging of this stuff. The packaging on this is amazing. Yeah, this is a sticker, but it still looks really good. And then it just unscrews like that, and you've got your top and your bottom, and you do have to pour it out. That's the only bad thing. So the packaging is really good, and this one, the packaging is awesome. You open it right here, and then there's your powder, and then you open it again, and there's your mirror and your little sponge tip thing, sponge applicator, whatever you want to call it. So just looks like that. The packaging is awesome. I love the packaging. So I don't know if I'm going to take this back or keep this. I might keep this just because it's a good powder. I like powders. So yeah, that's about it for the Fit Me foundation. Overall, it's a decent foundation for a really dewy look. I probably would never use this foundation again for myself, but for someone who has pretty dry skin and they want a dewy look, it's going to be a great choice. So thanks for watching, guys, and I hope you have a great day. Bye.